Alright friends, today I am going to do a video. It's about how to eat Komodo.
Oh wait, that's next week. Here it is.
What's going on? That wasn't just my awesome introduction, if I do say so myself, but is also the song that you're going to know how to play by the end of this tutorial. Yep, we're going to be learning the only 3 chords that you're going to need to know to play What's Up by 4 Non-Blondes. Let's get into it. The first chord that we're going to be learning is the G chord. Before we get into learning the chord, just a quick side note, I'm going to be referring to the bottom string as the first string and the top string as the 6th string, because
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
So to play the G chord, we're going to place our middle finger on the 6th string of the 3rd fret, our index finger on the 5th string of the 2nd fret, and our ring finger on the 1st string of the 3rd fret. Tip number 1. While strumming down, always use the nail of your index finger because it makes for a cleaner sound and an easier strumming pattern. And you say, but Sid, what if I'm using a pick?
Don't do it!
Tip number 2 is my 3 sets of 3 rule, where you strum, take your fingers off the fretboard, maintain the same shape, then put it back on, strum, off, on, strum, off, on, strum.
Wax on, wax off.
So do that 3 times consecutively. Go take a break, cause you done good. And then come back and do it again. Go take a break, come back, do it again. And that's my 3 sets of 3 rule. Take your time with it. It might take an hour, it might take a day, it might take 5, but you'll definitely get there eventually. And when you do, give yourself a pat on the back, because 74.8% of people don't make it to where you have. And once you're done with it, we move on to the next chord, which is the A minor. To play the A minor chord, we're going to place our index finger on the 2nd string of the 1st fret, our ring finger on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, and our middle finger on the 4th string of the 2nd fret. So use the 3 sets of 3 rule again. And you're good to go. You've just learned your 2nd chord. Once you're done with the A minor chord, we're gonna go for the easiest transition in the whole of guitar playing, which is A minor to C. To play the C chord, you can start off with your fingers in the A minor position and then just move your ring finger over to the 5th string of the 3rd fret. C! I knew you could do it. Now that you've learned all the chords required for this song, I suggest that you use the 3 sets of 3 rule to kind of get on top of the transitions. So what you can do is G, A minor, G, A minor, G, A minor. Go take a break, come back, you know the drill, and you have just learned all the chords and transitions required to play What's Up by 4 Non-Blondes. We're not done yet. I know, you get to see more of me. What a treat! So before I take your leave, I would like to go over the basics of the strumming technique that you're going to use throughout your life as a full-fledged guitarist.
Okay.
So I want you to move your forearm to the beat of the song. Leave your wrist loose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hold down the chord of your choice and move your forearm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on every odd beat, I want you to strum down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So once you're done with that, you're actually good to go. You can just play the whole song. And we're going to do that by holding down the G chord. Remember the hand movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 25 years and my life is still up, trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out, what's in my head, and I'm a little peculiar. And that's how it goes on. Actually, the song is played with a capo on the 2nd fret, but I know that most people who are starting out don't have a capo, so that's absolutely fine. You have just learned an entire song. Be super proud of yourself. That's amazing. So that's it. You just learned 3 chords and an entire song, bro. That's incredible. But really, you should be proud of yourself. Here are my 5 tips, takeaways for this video. Number 1, always strum down with the nail of your index finger. Tip number 2 is use the 3 sets of 3 rule to get more confident with your playing. The 3rd rule is move your forearm to the beat rather than just moving while you have to strum. Number 4 is I suggest you use some kind of mirror or reflective surface to look at the chords so that you don't have to crane over it. That will really put your neck and shoulder out of business. And tip number 5 is just find comfortable ways to play the chords. Use your own, find comfort in the finger positions basically. And it's gonna hurt, it really is, but you just have to smile through the pain.
The physical act of smiling can improve your mood. I suggest we give it a shot.
That was Easy Tutorials with Easy Gray. So join me again next week for a new song, some new chords, some new techniques. Thank you for joining me and keep practicing.